So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So we're up and running. McAtee. Oh, that's a fine interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength, but that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Substitutions taking place.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
McAtee. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one. And he's had a hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Cambuala is there and he can pick it up. Casale. And it's Lukaku. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That is a brilliant interception. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. There's no sort of quality on that. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The Lacazette. McAtee.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
That's a decent clearance. Dybala.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That looks a... He's got the shot away! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ceballos. The Lacazette. Cambuala promptly onto that, and that is that. McAtee. And claimed it back swiftly. Chance! And it's come back out to him. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's cut it out. Moi Gomez. Now it's Lukaku. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Dybala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get free.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Matic. Moi Gomez. Defending was strong and firm. Matic wins the duel this time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Moi Gomez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kambuala kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great ball if he can get there. And that's a... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah,
And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Lacazette. Wendell. And it's Dybala. Dybala! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Paulo Dybala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now he's off and running. Lacazette. He's been picked out. Matic does well to get it back. And now the breakaway. It's a good run down the right. And that is expertly dealt with. Matic. Wendell. Dybala, given the lift of his goal. Moi Gomez, charging forward, the ball at his feet. Dybala. Ceballos, powering forward here. Pinches it off him. And he's going to be disappointed with that. So we've reached the hour mark. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Cleared without complication.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Number 79. Number 87. Coming on the field. Number 9. Number 10. Number 24. Substitution
They've played it short. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. Ball's gone out of play. Casale. Moit Gomez.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of It's Lacazette! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He's got away, has a go! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! That was a given, it always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Dybala.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has not gone well. That is a great ball. There's the hit! And that would have won it.
Mayulu really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution on the field.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Number 18. Coming on the field. Number 2. Number 21. Substitution.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they can counter here. He's played him through. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. I think we're just about done here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, super find. And through to the goalkeeper.
Added time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?